enviaron a buscaros por una razón.
¡Abra la puerta! ¡No!
Hay una flor en la almohada, en el baño, como si fuéramos importantes.
La única posibilidad que tenemos es atacar a ese tío entre las tres.
¿Quién es? Quizá pueda ayudarnos. ¡Estamos aquí! ¡Aquí dentro!
¡Estamos aquí!
No os preocupéis. No le está permitido tocaros.
It was more exhausting, definitely, and it was more fun too. It was 9 times the amount of work I usually have to do, so it was definitely exhausting, but it was also 9 times, and I like the work that I do, so it was 9 times the opportunity to be inspired and be enlightened and learn and do the same things, kind of, and test myself. Just the fear that you're going to worry out of variety, variation, and that your versatility is going to get, that you think is boundless, is going to get challenged, and you're going to find that it's actually limited. You have all those fears, but what's brilliant about the human body and our voices and our emotional range is that it does seem kind of limitless. So the more time I spent, the more options I got, and you know, just starting to become very aware of what you can do physically, just with very small gestures to help tell a story to an audience and to help guide them down the right avenue. I think I enjoyed playing the 9-year-old boy Hedwig the most because he gave me the opportunity to do 2 things at the same time to the audience. I got to make the audience feel safe and make them laugh, and I also got to disturb them and make them feel scared, like almost at the same time sometimes. And that was a great fun. Yeah, I gained weight and worked out a lot and tried to, I ate about 5,000 or 6,000 calories a day, trying to just get some bulk on. Even if it wasn't muscle, it was like just get some size on. But I tried to keep it as muscle as much as possible, and I power lifted for 3 months or something like that. But you know, again, 6 weeks of those 3 months were in preparation, and then the next 6 weeks were while we were filming, so it wasn't ideal because I got the job fairly late. I'd love to have gone for it even more and been preparing for 4 or 5 months beforehand.
Was it like makeup or CGI?
What?
The beast. When you're the beast, when you have
the veins?
Yeah, when you have all these veins.
The veins pretty much. I mean, some of the veins are mine, but they're not quite as purple as mine would be. Yeah, that's CG. Yeah, I broke my hand on the film.
In which scene? How did
the scene where I play like 8 different characters in one go. In 5 minutes, you see every single character come in. Yeah, I punched a metal door during that scene and broke my hand.
It's because of frustration.
Because of frustration. I was struggling to come up with something because we wanted something that was like a nice set piece that was a fun moment for the audience, but also slightly disturbing, and it was very clearly a performed dance, you know. So I was trying to come up with stuff, and it just all ended up being a bit like being in Napoleon Dynamite at the end of that, you know, which is brilliant, by the way, but I don't think it was quite what we wanted. So then I thought about the characters themselves and what is it that makes them remarkable, and it's their imagination as well. One of the things about people with DID is that they have incredible imaginations too. Their ability to project is incredible. So I thought, all right, well, maybe Hedwig's got an incredible imagination. What would he do with his dance? He'd tell a story with his dance. So the whole story that I ended up trying to improvise around was of a zombie apocalypse. And he gets, he's in a nightclub and he's dancing, and the zombie apocalypse happens. And he gets shot by the special forces that are coming in trying to take care of the zombies. But he's bitten before he gets shot, and his blood's sputtering out and all that kind of stuff, but he then transforms into a zombie and he comes after Anya. And so that was the story that I was trying to tell with the dance.
And you can see all of that?
Kinda, no, not quite, but I've played somebody before who did dissociate and believed that he was his own wife. But that guy didn't have the ID. I don't know, I'm not really... I first of all don't approach it from the point of view that I need to be worried about not being offensive. I don't mind offending people if it's for the right reasons. Don't want to offend anybody for the wrong reasons, you know what I mean? Don't want to make anybody feel like they've been taken advantage of, or like something has been made light of simply just to get a kick out of the fact that, you know, it's just a cheap laugh. Not that, but I don't know. I at no point considered.
That this could be offensive, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think I was worried that it was going to be. I think that I'm trying to figure out how we could have made it offensive. I'm sure we could have made it really offensive, but I don't think we do. I've had some people say like, how do you feel about the fact that this person who lives with DID is being portrayed as a villain? And I'm like, well, I don't think he's being portrayed as a villain. I think 3 of the people that live within his body are being portrayed as disturbed and upset and angry and that they do something bad, but I don't think they're villains. And the other 20 aren't. They're all doing their own thing and trying to be healthy, positive, good people. So I don't believe that we're portraying him, because there is no him, there's them, as villains. But secondly, even if I am portraying them as a villain, I'm like, what, just because you get DID means you're not allowed to be a super badass super villain? Like, that would be a bit discriminatory, I think. What's next? Because you're in a wheelchair, you can't be Professor X. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if you've got a physical disability, you can't do something. If you've got a mental condition, you're not allowed to be in a cool movie that's an entertaining experience. I think you get into really dangerous territory when you do that. I think we handle the portrayal of someone or a group of people that live with DID with affection and with compassion, while still allowing that person that lives with that condition to be in a movie that's entertaining.
9.
Nunca había visto un caso como este. Dentro del cuerpo de Kevin conviven 23 identidades. ¿Quién eres?
Ayúdame a salir de aquí, Hedwig.
¿Pretendes engañarme? Me chivaré. ¿Pero qué lista eres?
Un individuo con personalidad